Hola amigos, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel and to another one of my Bring a Blanket live writing and productivity sprints. If you haven't been here before, my name is Emma. I write contemporary romance and I usually do these sprints about 2 or 3 times a week, more if I have more work on or if it's a nano month. Let me know that you're here and what you're going to be working on in the chat. Let's have a look and see, because I've got some messages already, some comments rather. Rachel is here. Hi Rachel. Hugging the like button. Hashtag SHU, which is Stream Hoppers Unite with Shannon this morning. I'll lurk and hopping when I can, working on transitions from Vila to Kofi for our prequel stories to the urban fantasy series. That sounds very, very cool. I'm very jealous that we still haven't got Vila here in the UK, and I do need to check out Kofi more because I'm very confused about what it actually is. So I definitely need to look into that more. And Andy is here. Andy says going between 4 tabs, 2 work plus 2 YouTube streams. I like it. I like it. And he says, obviously, I hit that like button. He's saying, watcher. Yeah, watcher, Andy. And he says, I'm putting together a presentation for a YouTube video. So much work. Oh, it'll be worth it. I'm sure it'll be an awesome video, Andy. Oh, and Tara Dion is here. Hi, I feel like I haven't seen you for a while. How are you? And what are you working on? He's saying hello. Right, so I thought that we would have Fox Timer today. I'm using, here we go, share screen. I'm using StreamYard because it seems to work a lot better for my internet, but I'm not as used to it. So I'm a little bit like, where is stuff? That's just Paris moving around. Right, so I need to add that to the stream. So Terra Dion says, sitting in the library, 17% on computer and trying to write a kind of poem that's also a story sort of. Oh, awesome. Cool. He says, I'm sad though because my computer battery is broken, so I can't be here for long. Forgot charger. Do you know, if you're in a library, this is going to sound really daft, but I would go and check with the librarians because I've known them have phone chargers and stuff behind the issue desk before that they'll lend to people who forget theirs. So it might be worth, if it's just like a generic charger that you need, it might be worth going to ask them if they have a spare one that they would be able to lend you. Anyway, so yeah, we normally do 25-minute sprints here. It used to be 20, but I'm kind of feeling the 25 vibe at the moment. So that's what I'm going to go with, unless people would like anything different, in which case just let me know in the chat. But for the first one, we've got this gorgeous Fox timer. It's one of HK Darkwood timers. She has said that I can use them, and I put a link to her channel down at the bottom of the description, I believe, if you did want to check out more of her channel. Terra Dion says maybe, but I might also have to go home soon, so I could rejoin you all then. Fair enough. Brilliant. Okie dokes. So let's get started with this first sprint so that we can be all productive and awesome. And I will make sure that I put links to anybody else who is also sprinting at the moment in the chat box, so that if you want to do a little bit of stream hopping, that is cool and you'll be able to do that. So here we are. Let's get productive in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. There we go. First sprint done. How did it go? How did it go for you? Oh, it didn't want me that big. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Can I make me like this big? Will it let me make myself smaller? Let's hide this. You don't need to see me that big. There we go. That's better. That's a little bit better. Right. Let's have a look at the comments and see. Right. So Porto Dion was having trouble with his laptop battery. He was on 17%, but then it went down to 15%. So I told him to type faster. It's the only way. And Rachel had been talking about how she's on Ko-fi and she's on Vila. And she says, Ko-fi lets me have a small blog stroke forum and also a shop to post things in that lets me set the price from free all the way up, or it lets people set donations. I love it now that I'm using it. So I think I might need to check out Ko-fi, because I thought it was the same as like Buy Me a Coffee. I thought you just like gave, you know, donations to creators if you wanted to, or something like that. I don't know. And she says, Kindle Vila has an exclusionary clause that if I post these stories elsewhere, they must be behind a paywall. So Ko-fi is my way of placing these stories out there for anyone who cannot get Vila. And I thought that sounded really cool. I posted a link to Shannon's stream, which is also going on at the moment. I don't think she's got that much longer to go, though, because I think it's just 2 hours and she started like an hour and a half ago. Andy's busy hopping along. Angela's asking, how is your traffic for Vila? To Rachel. And says, oh, I invited a couple of new folks to your stream over the weekend and loved your sprints. Shannon has popped in from her stream. Hi, Shannon. Says, hi, everyone. Made friends with the like button. Awesome. And Andy saying, I'm on both streams. You get everywhere, don't you? We were also joined by Jocelyn, who says good morning and hi to Andy. Jocelyn is working on free writing notes for her WIP, her WIP. So that's cool. Everybody's saying hi. Andy was saying, crazy how you and SD Houston are growing on YouTube. Phenomenal. And yeah, I hit 800 subscribers this morning. So that was really lovely to come down to. I was on 799 last night when I went to bed. So I kind of logged in this morning, like very, very hopeful. And yeah, I was at 801, I think. So that was really, really exciting. Andy says, I'm languishing in my YouTube growth, which is so frustrating. And days like this, I feel like I can't do anything right. So guys, anybody who isn't subscribed to Andy's channel, make sure you go and subscribe because it's completely awesome. His videos are great. He does loads of fantastic stuff for authors who are self-published, low content stuff, as well as like non-fiction. And yeah, they are well worth checking out. He basically does all the hard work for you when it comes to working out where you want to publish your book and using graphics and Canva and stuff like that. So he says prominent equals big equals important equals Emma Bennet is famous. I don't think so. And I'm definitely not big. I'm tiny. Dion's still there at 6% and is scared. Just please make sure that you're saving and that you're backing it up. And Rachel says has been dropping. Oh, this was about the Vila reads. Has been dropping for some reason. So I need to actually try to market it, I suppose. So far, I've been lazy about the marketing. There's not time for everything, is there? Oh, and Andy says SD is going for 3-hour sprints. Cool. Thanks for letting me know. Rachel says, I finished the first go through this scene and I'm going through one more time before it's finished. Awesome. Oh, we've also have Laura here, Laura Gomez. Hello. She says, knocked a glass of water over my entire desk. So that sprint was mostly mopping up, but your desk is so clean now. So basically, write on your to-do list, write clean desk, and then tick it off. There we go. Oh, and Andy's sad. Oh, Andy, please don't be sad. Turn that frown upside down. That's not an upside down frown. That's a smile. Rachel says, I hope nothing was harmed to Laura. And Laura says, only the cat escaped getting wet. Yeah, they're good at that, aren't they? Oh, Paige is here. Hello, Paige. Says, happy Tuesday. Blowing kisses to the like button and e-hugs to you. Thank you. That's so sweet. And Felicia is here. Hello. What are you working on today? Everybody's saying hi and is being lovely. And Andy says to Rachel, marketing is tough for me and most people, I suspect. Yeah. I think marketing, like you want to be a writer and you want to write, and then there's the marketing. And for a lot of people who aren't Shannon, marketing is not our forte. Our forte is doing the actual writing. And so the marketing can be really, really tricky. And Laura says that everything's clean now. So that's good. Andy made a hot chocolate drink. I'm worried that when you say hot chocolate drink, you mean like one of those low calorie, awful things that you just add hot chocolate to. So I need to know that you're having like proper hot chocolate made with milk or cream. Ideally, there should be some marshmallows in there. Okay. Yeah. Because some low fat powder nonsense is not going to cheer you up. Cheeky cat caught a fly. Nice. When we lived on a farm a few years ago, had the kitchen window open one day, and they were really huge windows that looked out across all these fields. It was lovely. And a bird came in, and I was like, oh my goodness, there's a bird in the kitchen, and was freaking out and being very girly. And suddenly our cat's son pounced on this poor bird, which led to me screeching all the more, which I think shocked her so much that she let go of it for an instant and it managed to fly away. But it was not a good experience. Laura Gomez says, yummy. I don't actually like hot chocolate. Isn't that weird? Jess is here. Hi, Jess. I'm not sure that you have been to my sprints before, so let me know what you are working on. And she says, happy time zone, everyone. Yeah, I think my body is like readjusted and knows what's going on now. And Easy Graphics says, I got this package thing called Aero, which has small marshmallows and chocolate powder. I just add hot water and some milk, 2% lactose free. Oh, Andy, man, I wish I lived closer to you. I would make you a proper hot chocolate. Coffee Create Connect is here. Hello. It says, why on earth do I wait so long to declutter my laptop? Decided to do it this morning and I'm blown away by the amount of crap I have stored on there. Yeah, but it's so much more satisfying when you get like loads of stuff cleared off, isn't it? How is everyone? I think everybody's good, but Andy's sad. So can we send some good vibes, please, to Andy? Aero chocolate bars are good, though. I like a really kind of intense chocolate bar. Aero with all like the airy bits. I don't know. Right. Terra Dion says, I don't know how much I can share, in parts because of battery, but especially because this poem has such a strange writing style that just one line doesn't make sense. But which poem doesn't? Yeah, poems are weird. And Andy says, I love Aero branded stuff, got to control myself. And Jess says, I am a newcomer here. Thanks for having me. Upcoming, I am just going to jot down some ideas from a dream. So cool. Before conferencing with a student. Awesome. And Coffee Create Connect, CCC, is sending a virtual hug to Andy. I think we all are. Okay, so let's get into another sprint because we are supposed to be being all productive and awesome today, not just chatting about hot chocolate, as nice as that is. I've got one of my sons is like an expert in hot chocolate. When he says he wants a hot chocolate, he disappears for like 10 minutes at least in the kitchen and comes out with the most amazing concoctions. Okay, let's get all productive in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hiya, everybody. How was that for you? Let's see whether I can get this with me a little bit bigger, but not a lot bigger. Okay, that'll do. That will do. Yeah, how was that for you guys? What did you get done? I'm actually writing the end of my manuscript, which is a little bit unusual for me, but there you go. That's what I felt inclined to write, and I know what's going to happen, so that's fine. Right, Terra Dion, top was down to 3%. So yeah, so we lost him, but we gained Inca, so it's not all bad. And Andy has chosen us as the stream to stick with. How excited am I? That's very cool. We were also joined by the lovely Joanne. I hope you're good, Joanne. And by Bonnie. Bonnie from Corner 23, who loves the beautiful fox picture. Andy said that fox is very sly, I suspect, luring us into a false sense of security before it ... does something. What the fox says and what the fox does, very different things. And I said, no, it's fantastic, Mr. Fox. Behave or I'm bringing out judgmental llama. And Easy Graphics says there was a good fox in Zootopia too. And I pointed out that I can't remember anything about that film. I really can't. I think there was a rabbit who wanted to be a police man, woman, police person. Rachel says hi to Joanne and is moving on to the next scene. I was having an interesting discussion with my son and thought I'd share with you that tarantulas will walk for up to a mile. And he was wondering why they would walk that far. I said to stalk you. Bonnie doesn't like spiders, though. But I pointed out you just stay more than a mile away. So that's fine, isn't it? Here we go. So Bonnie is wanting to finish her library book. Me too. Me too. I've got mine. I'm reading Cecily. It's historical fiction. Can I get that in there? I seem to be moving it further away. Oh my God, I'm so useless when it's back to front. Anyway, I'm reading Cecily. It's really great. And I've only got about 30 pages left to go. And it's really exciting because I kind of just want to do that rather than writing, to be honest. She says, but I finally finished my first draft from NaNoWriMo, printed it out over the weekend and sat down with my red pen to start editing. I love editing with a red pen, but I do not like the finally. Okay, it's only March and the end of NaNoWriMo was the end of November. That's really not all that long to be writing a full first draft at all. It takes as long as it takes and you've done a great job. So less of the finally, please. Andy says they'd have to walk a bit more than a mile to get near me. Yeah, it's too cold where you are, isn't it? To get anything truly scary. Oh, bears. Do you have bears? That would be so cool. And Bonnie says it feels so good and was almost emotional. I've never printed one of my books and just seeing it was amazing. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Seeing it all printed out. It's completely awesome. Joanne was asking what book Bonnie was reading and congratulating her. But Joanne's not feeling very well today. I'm sorry to hear that. Have you got some peppermint tablets or some peppermint tea? I find that helps. Andy says, pen to paper editing is awesome. I don't do it myself, but I respect that. It's lots of fun. And Andy says, I'll take an upset stomach over an upset mind. I've been having fights internally today. And Joanne is saying, I'm also trying to figure out what items I can offer in my Ko-fi shop for my readers. We were actually just having a chat about Rachel's Ko-fi shop, and I am definitely interested in it. I thought it was just a thing like buy me a coffee. I didn't realize that you could sell things on there and stuff. So that sounds very, very cool. And Joanne's hoping that Andy's day gets better. Andy says, constant battle, but we all get some down days. Yeah, we do. I'll cheer up soon enough. I hope you get some pie. Some pie might help. Bonnie says, I'm reading Change Your Questions, Change Your Life. I'm studying to be a life coach. So this goes along with that. That sounds really cool. I hadn't heard of that one. Rachel says, on the last 2 scenes, and they are smaller, so hopefully I'll be done by noon, so I can then run errands. Awesome. And very grown up of you to get the work done first. I'm a terrible one for getting everything else done and then doing the work afterwards. Inka says, that was perfect timing. Your break came up just as Shannon's break finished. Oh, aren't we well organized? And Bonnie says, my manuscript is about a woman overcoming codependency and enmeshment, finding herself and becoming free. That sounds awesome. Andy says, I did a short walk around the house. Other half called me to say she made a big mistake with an email to her boss, which is not good. Oh, no. Stupid emails. You can't take them back once they're sent. And Corners 23 says, easy graphics. This is the first time since I was a kid that I've done pen to paper, but I think it will be really good for me to see all the pages and scenes laid out. Yeah, and your mind sees it differently, you know. Oh, my goodness, Nicole's here. Hi, Buttercup. She says, Fox on my screen. What a lovely start to my morning. It is so nice to have you here. I feel like we have a celebrity in our midst. Everyone behave. Nicole's here, okay? Seriously. And you especially. Rachel says, oh, I love Zootopia, one of my son's favorites. Oh, I started watching Luca with my youngest the other night. We didn't get through all of it, but I actually really liked that one. That was a good one. Bonnie's saying, also, how do you tag someone on here? It never seems to work for me. It doesn't work for me. I can't do it. Annoyingly, I can't do it on my like broadcast thing. And it doesn't work for me on my phone, but if I'm using my laptop, it does work. You just do the @ and start typing their name and it comes up. But for some reason, it doesn't do that on my phone. I don't know why. It's really annoying. Yeah, Angie was giving advice, but she says it doesn't show up like a tag. We've got more congratulations for Bonnie. Oh, Andy, bears. Yes, we have bears. Got to be careful around spring, summer, autumn when they're out of hibernation. I kind of love the idea of bears, though. That is so how I'm going to die, is just giving a bear a boop on the nose or something. Andy says we've got bears, lynx, big cats that will eat smaller humans and pets. I'm a pretty small human. Never mind. Rachel is wishing Bonnie good luck with the editing. And she says, on my side, it doesn't seem to be highlighted, but I bet you see it highlighted. We're talking about like tagging people. Andy says, I've got a really weird lunch lined up. Oh, I need to hear what this is. How weird is it? Oh, Joanne's also excited to see Nicole being attacked. And Inka says, Luca is gorgeous. I watched all the behind the scenes stuff for that and it was so lush. Oh, okay, cool. Nicole says, I can't be semi-famous when you have more subscribers than me and doing it for a year. I took multiple long breaks throughout the years, so that's what got me. Well, you're famous to me. Okie dokes. And I don't get greeted with like, you know, crazy hugs and things when I join a stream, so you must be famous. Okay, let's do some of that work stuff. We remember what that was, don't we? I need to write quite a bit today because I do not have very long until my manuscript is due, and it's not coming along quickly enough. It's fine, but it's just not coming quickly enough. We need to get those words down. Okay, guys, so let's get all amazing and productive in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Sorry, guys. I got a bit carried away there and didn't realize that we were at the end of our sprint. How did you do? Let's have a look. Oh no, I don't want that timer. The dragon timer is coming up, and the dragon timer is the worst. Okay. Oh no, it's the fox again. Well, maybe I'm just going bonkers. Never mind. Right, let's see what everybody has. We were at Andy's weird lunch. Did we get that far? No, I don't think we did. Right, okay. So I was saying that Nicole is famous, and it was exciting to have a celebrity. No, I think we did that. Were we on Andy's strange lunch? Canned tuna, avocado, relish, onions, mustard, all mixed up, served cold. I don't think that's that weird. It's a little bit weird. I would definitely have made it into more like a salad. But yeah, there you go. I think that's fine. Everybody's being lovely and saying hi to each other, and I had some extra information given to me about the tarantulas walking for up to a mile, and it's the males that do it, and it's to go and find some love in. So we shouldn't be surprised, should we? Joanne is telling Nicole that she's doing some research into food stylists and food critics, which sounds super fun. Jocelyn says, I'm into bugs, and I think that's pretty interesting about tarantulas. I love the little doodad, what do you call it, that you put there after bugs. It's really cute. We've been joined by ML Bull, Christian fiction author. Hi, hi, hi. And everybody's saying hi. Andy says that he can understand the males traveling. And Nicole is reading because she has a doctor's appointment soon, so she didn't want to get into writing and then leave. I think I'm the queen of being able to get into writing and then leave, because often especially when my kids were younger, I just used to have like little snippets of time, so I kind of learned to really make use of that, which is a pretty cool skill to have. Bonnie being Bonnie popped in. Hello. If you haven't checked out Bonnie's channel, make sure that you do. Bonnie, if you're still there, put a link to it. If you've got a wrench, let me know if you don't. But she does lots of writing prompts at the moment, which are really cool. And Nicole is reading Lambo Brendan by Moran Llewellyn. She's only got 30 pages left. That's about the same as me with my book that I've got next to me, and I'm dying to finish. Andy hopped off and left us with lots of cute little doodads. Jocelyn says, my kids' book on Amazon is a bug adventure. That's so cool. I'll make sure I'll give people wrenches in a minute, but if you want to put links to stuff like that, that would be so cool for everybody to check out. And Nicole was saying that her book is about St. Brendan, the navigator of Ireland. Very cool. We've also been joined by Shadow, the Shadow's Lair, not writing, but dropped in to hit the like button and lurk. I love lurkers. Rachel says, title question, demons and danger or demons and disaster? I liked demons and disaster, and so did Joanne. Terry Dion says, back home, and I've got my computer to somewhat charge. Oh, good luck with that. Margaret's here. Hi, Margaret. And says, someone is reading Morgan Llewellyn, Fans South. It's the amazing Nicole, total celebrity, who is here. You know, I feel that this chat has just, it's gone up a level, frankly, since Nicole joined us. And Margaret's saying, morning, friends. And Terry Dion was going to share some lines from his poem. I don't know if I'll do it justice if I read it out, is the only thing. The shadows, Leia and Cor perched on the opposite steed, watching the darkened alley with sharpened eyes. Their hands gripped sharp blades. Their cloaks were feather and hide. The crow straightened its neck to survey them like a dying man's prize. Oh, I really like that. It's so atmospheric. Margaret says, think I'm going to make today a reading and walking day. We're rain all day again, so would fit the mood. I thought it was going to pour down on us earlier for the dog walk, but we were actually very, very lucky. Tara Dion says, now sitting down with my own reheated hot chocolate, cereal, bread to dip, and cheese noodles. I don't know whether you have those. That's a very bizarre mixture of food, I have to say. I think that would make my tummy hurt. Margaret says, hey, she's a foxy lady. Is that Nicole we're talking about? And Joanne loves the snippet. Yeah. Nicole says, back just in time. Tara Dean saying, thank you. Inca says, just hit 1,000 words for the day so far. Well done. Joined Shannon's chat, ate some fruit and yogurt, and wrote 234 words. Well done. That is a super productive sprint. Joanne says, no, tarantulas squirms. Where are we? Everybody's so chatty today. It's lovely. Coffee Crit Connect says, got a new idea for a non-fiction book, just started outlining. Very spontaneous, but think this will be a fairly simple and pleasurable process. Awesome. I love it when ideas just completely come out of nowhere and you just need to get them down. And says, second book out in July if all goes well with cover design, formatting, etc. And Nicole says, oops, Morgan, I'm the worst with typos in the morning. I'm the worst with typos all the time. Dion says, so hungry and I had to eat, but I think jaw broke. Oops. People saying, hi. I mean, in a spot, I've already got perpetual trouble, but come on. Oh, you are having a day, apart from writing awesome stuff. Nicole says, I have to make myself some breakfast. So again, be right back. Hopefully the stream is still streaming when I get back. Yeah, we're going to be here for a while. ML Bill is saying, has anyone heard of the Forest app? It helps with productivity and avoiding distractions, and you build your own little forest at the same time. That sounds so cute. That sounds so cute. Margaret says, you with your fox timer. Well, technically, it's HK Darkwood's fox timer, and she is a foxy lady. I couldn't really handle judgmental llama today. I'm feeling like I need support, not judgment. So I went with Fantastic Mr. Fox. And Joanne says, butterflies, yes, I draw the line at arachnids. I don't actually like butterflies. I find them creepy. Coffee Crick next says, speaking of eating, I have to jump off and make something to eat and get the dogs fed. Thanks for hosting. Have a great day, everyone. Bye. Thank you so much for joining. Tara Dion says, started out the worst day, became the best day because reasons became worst day again, and now it's best day again, but jaw's still broken. Oh dear. Oh dear. Courtney used the Forest app. I really want to try this out. It sounds fun. Creepy butterflies. Yeah, they're all like fluttering weird. We went to a butterfly house when I was little, and I lasted about 2 seconds before I left because they were just kind of all around you and ooh. Justin says that link is terrible. I tried to share. I don't. Is there? I didn't see that you shared a link. Am I missing something? Laura says, as long as the butterflies don't land on my face, we're all good. But how can you guarantee they won't land on your face? They could, you know. I wouldn't take the chance. Better safe than sorry when it comes to those fluttery little dudes. You think they're so cute. Okay, let's do another 25 minutes sprint. I need to go and get some more tea. So let's get productive in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hello, hello. How did that go for you guys? Let's have a look and see. No, I don't want the dragon timer. The dragon timer, no. Yeah, I don't want that. I want my fox. I want my fox. We're foxing all the time today. Is this fox? Why is it? Oh, come on! Don't be annoying. There. Okay. Let's see what everybody has been up to. Right. I'm trying. Oh yeah. So everybody who's in the chat, I've given you a wrench. So if you want to share anything like links to your books or to your channel, if there are people here who might not be subscribed, then please make sure that you do. I'm more than happy for you to share whatever you like in the chat. I think this is where we were talking about butterflies, and Laura said, as long as butterflies don't land on my face, we're all good. And she said, I will punch them. Good luck. It's hard to punch a butterfly. Tara Dion said, went to a zoo when I was 7 and stood about a meter from a big spider climbing up my grandpa's arm. I already hated spiders before that, but after that... Joanne says, butterflies aren't creepy, they're pretty. Teradian says, speaking of fluttery creatures, I like moths until you do a real close-up and see all the fuzziness. Laura says that is one really cute fluffy moth people always share pics of, and Jocelyn knows about this one because she's quite the expert in mini beasts is what they call them now, isn't it? A poodle moth. It's white and fluffy, and they look like a poodle, which is very cute. But still, please don't land on my face, says Laura. Nicole says, I had a butterfly land on my hand once, and it was magical, but she doesn't remember what kind. So I said, hand would be okay as long as it wasn't poised to attack. Apparently, the butterfly was definitely secretly debating on if it should attack my face or not, but it did not. SD's sprints have ended. I don't think there are any other sprints going on at the moment, but I will check for you guys in a minute. This has been up for your watch time, and we'll leave it up, but I'll just lurk in the background. Thank you so much, SD. That's such a kind thing that you do. Bonnie hopped off. We said bye-bye. And Joanne said that Nicole is now a Disney princess. Jen has joined us. Hi, Jen. I said I once got fox poop on my hand, so I want to be a Disney princess too. Margaret just watched an interesting video on parasites. Tara Dion's manuscript has taken his poem story. His characters have just kidnapped a child, so this took a turn. Oh dear. And it's for a ransom, apparently. So Margaret's video was about the ultra rich. Oh, what's ultra rich? Like billionaires or below billionaires? What do we count as ultra rich? And Nicole has put her booktube stroke authortube channel. She always reads the coolest books. I aspire to be as cool as Nicole. And please put your links. People often don't. And it's so frustrating because everybody wants to follow you and subscribe and things. Inka says, I wrote 29 whole words because I got distracted by Instagram, organized my Google Photos a bit. And Inka says, just looked up poodle moth, the whole body shudder. Teradion says, I don't think it helps that I'm listening to videos on murderous kings and queens. No, probably not. And Nicole says, share those linky links. Absolutely. You never know. You could get a few new subscribers. It's worth taking a second to share your link. Okay. I'm trying to work out. So this, I think, is going to be the last one of our sprints today. Last of our 25-minute sprints. It has gone so quickly again. What I am enjoying, though, is that it is a bit warmer here. So I do still need my blanket, but I'm not like, oh my goodness, I'm freezing. Margaret says, already subscribed, Nicole, but I haven't seen any of your videos yet. You need to make sure that you watch the video. Nicole moved recently and she did a video where she set up her bookshelves and put her books on them. But it's a very funny story about how she got injured while she was moving. So make sure that you check that out. And Nicole, we're sharing the love here. Says, yay, same here. I watched your Irish stream though, because yes. Yeah, there's a few videos it's at least 2 videos for the Irish readathon, isn't there? I can think of 2 definitely. But it's the whole month that Margaret is doing Irish related things. So hopefully do some more. Tara Dion says, this work. Yes, we have you. Thank you very much. I'm guessing that I'm subscribed to you, but I will need to check. I definitely need to check. Okay, let's get into this final sprint. Then it's such a shame that we can't share pictures and stuff on this, because it would be so cool to share pictures of the poodle moths, I feel. What are we talking about? Oh my God, I am such a muppet. I really am such a muppet. Guess there's one person here who could actually share an image of a poodle moth, but she's such a muppet that she hasn't yet. Oh my God, they're so cute. Okay, so what we're going to do. Okay, technology, I dare you to mess this up for me. Okay, so what do we want to do? Do we want to stop the screen? No, what do we want to do? I will work out how I can share a picture of these stupid things. Do we stop? I don't feel I want to stop screen, or maybe I can't do it. Oh my goodness. I want to stop screen. Let's see. Okay, right. Okay, so we've stopped screen. This had better be worth it for the poodle moth. They are super cute. Probably everybody else can just look it up themselves, but I don't care. I think we need to get them on here. Okay. I think I've done it. It should be coming in a minute. Let's see. Oh, I need to add it to the stream. Such a professional. Okay, you can't even see it. Let me make, nobody's interested in me. Let's make me smaller. Let's look at the moths. Look how cute and weird they are. So weird. So cool. Right, and so Margaret is saying, though, that she's reading a book a week for the Irish readathon, so spreading out the Irish readathon love. Last one is to come in April. Cool. Oh, we've also been joined by Amanda. Amanda, we're discussing poodle moths pictures on screen now, because I eventually managed to do that. Tara Dion's going to share some more lines. Cool. Joanne is telling us about she's doing a fundraiser to raise money for her Project Sugar and Spice character art, if anybody's interested. Margaret says, share this tab. No, I couldn't, because I had to stop sharing the other screen and then do the other one. It was a whole thing. But I'm a pro. I handled it. Inka shared the link to the first book in her series. That's awesome. Joanne has shared the link to her Friends to Lovers bakery romance. Amanda says, so fuzzy. Yeah, I still wouldn't like them anywhere near me. Oh, yes, there is also a fundraiser to pay for the costs involved with running the 2023 AuthorTube Writing Conference. So, yeah, because obviously it does cost money to run these things. I think the main cost is the website. So, yeah, if you have, a little bit of spare money, then if you could pop along and make a donation, because it's going to be such a great weekend. And Shannon at the moment pays for it all out of her own pocket if she doesn't get the money back through the Ko-fi link. So, yeah. Laura Gomez says they're like a little white gremlin. Tara Dion says, oh, so this is some more of his story poem. A window croaked down below, and the crow lifted with thunder and row. Core almost lost their footing, would take a fall, but for Leia's outstretched hand. Almost caught, but the window slammed shut against the brick. Footsteps disappearing, snag in the plan which the mogul had failed to pander. Super cool. ML Bull had never heard of those kind of moths. Amanda says, in my hometown, every other year we get swarmed by Pandora moths. They are horrifying. Oh no, I would not like that. I would not like that. Margaret says, oh, and P.S. Bernard just did her announcement video to a read-along of my Scottish Histfic trilogy. Excited for that starting in April. So who's Berna and what announcement video? Oh, so she's going to join in with your read-along. Okay, I don't think I know Berna. Can you pop a link to it? That would be awesome. Oh, you have. There we go. You have put a link. Fair enough. And Terry Dion says, Leia Dalmor Nor of the Alan and the Karamoon Bay, he had himself once been a titled prince, stowed away at but 10 tender years of age, now a bat or raven surveying the highborn ways. So cool. Terry Dion was saying, okay, I have to save some. Yeah, you should, but it sounds really, really good. Well done. SD says, just bought a storm of paper starlings, should get it in Friday. Margaret says, Burnish Bookish Adventures. She's running the read along. Oh, cool. And Amanda says, especially when I worked a closing shift, there would be hundreds all over as I tried to get to my car. Impossible not to step on them. Oh, no. And we had to keep our mouths closed outside. Oh, that's awful. Oh, no, I do not like that at all. When we lived on the farm, we used to have crane flies. They are really, really creepy. If you haven't seen crane flies before, and they move so strangely. Let me see if I can get. We are so not writing. Never mind. Never mind. It's all good. Right. There they are. But they're absolutely massive. Some of them, and they kind of fly, hop, and they kind of hover in the air, and they are so weird. I did not like them at all. But we should get back to work. Oh, Laura Gomez says, are they daddy long legs? No, they're not. They're different. They're not daddy long legs. These are like, it resembles an oversized male mosquito, basically. But yeah, daddy long legs. Oh, I'm just having fun with this. Let's forget about writing, man. This is much more interesting. Who cares if I reach my word count or not? In fact, I could just kind of send all of this information to my publishers in lieu of my manuscript. And I'm sure they'd be more than happy with that. Right, let's find daddy long legs. Because they are interesting facts. Yeah, you see, so they are a bit different. Oh no, I don't like this. I don't like this. Yeah. Okay, right. I'm gonna take down like this. Let's get back to. Let's resume. Actually, what we are here to do, shall we? Right. Okay. So we will share my little foxy again. Paige is leaving, so bye Paige. Thank you so much for being here. It has been lovely to have you. Oh, and Emma Bull says, call them granddaddies here. Oh, cool. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's get some serious work done, even if it is just looking up more creepy spider pictures. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. That was really, really annoying that ended at that point. I was right in the middle of a really intense part of the scene where my hero and heroine are finally admitting their love for one another. And then I hear ding, and I have to come back to you guys. Oh, well, never mind. Let's have a look and see what you guys have been up to. How did you do in that? That was our final 25-minute sprint of the day. Bum, bum, bum. Oh my goodness, we have had a lot of messages. Bum, bum. Oh my goodness. Right, so we were talking about crane flies. Amanda was saying that they're called mosquito eaters where she is. Miss Page says, I'm wrapping up and getting out of the housekeeper's way. Thank you for the sprints. Margaret wanted more spider pictures rather than to get on with our sprints. ML Bull says, I call them granddaddies here. I used to call, I'm trying to think of the wood lice. When I was little, we always used to call them cheesy bugs in my house. I have no idea other than the fact that that's what my mum always used to call them when she was growing up. So they were always cheesy bugs to me. Anyway, one time when I was like 14 years old, we were in a GCSE biology class. And we were studying woodlice, and I said cheesy bugs instead of woodlice in front of the entire class. It was not my finest moment. Inca says, I hate crane flies. There was one sitting on my front door handle, so I couldn't get in the house. I just went down the pub for an hour, but it was still there when I got back. Oh, no. A mayfly. Yes, mayflies could be. Are they the same thing? I don't know. And Margaret says, yes, but they eat mosquitoes. You guys are missing the upside here. We do have mosquitoes in the UK, but they're not like a big problem, I don't think. Well, at least not for us. Laura says there should be an emergency number you can call where someone will come and get rid of an insect or spider for you. And Amanda says, my friend and I in high school decided that there needs to be a profession called spider ninjas who you can hire to protect you from spiders while you sleep. And Laura says, I really needed it when I lived alone. Yeah. So Joanne left us. She went to go and have brunch with her mum and watch a movie, but I wanted to know what movie. Nicole says, I started and finished a short story for my newsletter yesterday, so I am writing burned out. 4.2k words in less than 10 hours. That is brilliant. Well done. And Margaret says, I made myself oatmeal, going to go eat, read, and transform in time for my triple tag Tuesday at 11 a.m. PT in an hour and a half. I'll have to try speaking Scottish patter. I'm looking forward to that one. Amanda says, I have a tiny lightweight vacuum in the living room for disposing of unwelcome guests. It's especially great since it's so light, I can lift it up to vacuum a spider off the ceiling. That's brilliant. Nicole says, yeah, my brain is extra sleepy, but I have commissioned an ebook cover, so I am still productive. Awesome. I was saying to Margaret, I might have to catch the replay of her live because we've got a board game night planned here this evening. And Nicole's going to leave her manuscript for a week or so to give herself a story break. Terra Dion shared some more of his story poem. I won't read all of it out, but do have a look because it is really lovely. And I haven't seen anybody recently do anything like this, I don't think. It reminds me a little bit of, like, you know, there used to be great epic poems, didn't there? Like Beowulf and the Iliad and things like that that told a story. So I really like that idea. Amanda finished her work for the day. Well done. ML Bull says, what's the last line everyone wrote? Here's mine. Like a broken contract, my father had torn our friendship to shreds. Even my Alexa. Alexa, shut up. No, she's not listening. She's telling me it's time for a sundowner. What was the last sentence I wrote? Let me see. All right, so I didn't finish it. It was, I'm in love with you, Libby. I have been for quite and then the timer went. Jocelyn got some notes in. Amanda says, my sister and I used to give bugs names. All beetles were named Cassie. All worms were named Bob. I can't remember the rest. Oh, that's so sweet. Inka says, what the heck has happened to Instagram? I haven't posted in a while, and now I can't even figure out how to make a post. Oh, I hope they haven't changed it. That would be the worst. Jocelyn says, subscribed. Inka says, thanks for hosting. Rachel's off on errands. Bye-bye. Inka says, I've heard cheesy bugs before, also pea bugs. I've heard pill bugs before. It's definitely like a British thing, isn't it? And Inka says, my last sentence is not PG. Awesome. And Amanda's heading off. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me today for these sprints. It's been so much fun. What great chats we've had, as well as getting some work done. I will be back on Thursday at the same time, which is 3 p.m. GMT time. And I'll also be doing sprints on Friday as well. So hope to see you then. Have an awesome rest of the day. Bye for now.